Hi friends, I'm super excited to be doing this video. This is gonna be the prompts and pretty much the plan for booked and boarding. I'm super excited and I hope that you will join me. Let's talk about what booked and boarding is. So if you don't know, I am a flight attendant and the joys of that are that I get to travel pretty much full time if I want to. I get to go to other parts of the world on my own time. And I just love that I'm able to do that. That's one thing that my mother always taught me was to travel and see the world when I was growing up. Now that she wants grandkids, I'm like, no, you told me to leave the boys alone and travel and see the world. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm super excited because I love that reading can take you to these places as well if you're not physically able to go. Everyone's reasoning is different, everyone's circumstances are different, but we all have the power of books. And that's what I love. So that's what I want to do. I want to put my two favorite things together, traveling the world and reading about it as well. So I'm going to put the bingo card right here. Sorry, I'm like inverted, so I don't know where I am. But I wanted to talk about a few of the prompts and give you some ideas of what you can do. It's going to be from September 1st to the end of September for my birthday month. There will be hopefully some live sprints on here. I'm going to make time for that. I will be having footage from my vacation trip. I'm going back to Portugal, God willing, everything goes safe. Me and my cousin are going to be going. And there will be giveaways at the end of the month for people who participate and when they get frequent flyer miles. So the goal is for the bingo card. You do not have to get bingo. It is completely fine. But for each square that you are able to check off, then you, for the pages that you read in that book, you get the frequent flyer miles. So let's say you find a book for a dream destination and it's 400 pages, you will get the 400 pages, 400 miles. That will add to your frequent flyer miles. Um, if you get the same book and it works for two prompts, then you just multiply those pages. Super easy. I wanted to be able to fit any book that you already planned on reading for the month of September because I know there are some people who do their TBRs and there are some people who just kind of wing it. I just kind of want you to be mindful when you are picking some of your books that you're going to read. If they have anything to do with a place you've never been, a place you want to go, a translated read, just anything where you are kind of a little bit more, it's more eye-opening to you. So that is the fun part about it. Like I said, as the years go on, I would love to make this annual. I would love to maybe make a virtual passport. Another thing that I'm thinking about doing is when I get to Lisbon, I will get gifts from Lisbon for the winners, and I will bring like postcards or magnets or something that is known for the countries that I go to. So that is the country that I am going to again this year. So we'll figure something out. We're all going to be learning together. So I'm going to give you a few prompts and some ideas about the prompts. So one of the prompts that I'm going to be using, the first one is going to be a book that's set in a country that I've never been to. The book that I'm going to be using, I just showed in a book haul, and that is going to be The Other Guest by Helen Cooper. That takes place in Italy. I have not been to Italy yet. The next one is going to be a translated book. Now, these are the prompts that I am using. There are different prompts on there that you can select. Okay, this one is going to be No Place to Bury the Dead. I'm really excited about this. This is like a thriller, Western, horror mix. It is about a family who has to flee from their unknown, it's not named, but it's like an unnamed Latin location. And it is about them fleeing and losing family members along the way. So I am very interested to read that. That is translated from Spanish to English. The next one is going to be an author from a different continent. The one that I'm going to be reading is going to be good old Darcy Coates, How Bad Things Can Get. She is an Australian author, so I'm super excited about that. Then I'm going to do Dream Travel Spot. This is a location that you have been wanting to go to. You have dreamed about it. If it is your dream place and you've already gone, read a book about it. If you read one recently, tell me about it. Tell me the book. I love that idea. For me, mine is a little unconventional, but mine is going to be Antarctica. I just think the idea of that place being uninhibited by humans for the most part is so fascinating because you know it's absolutely beautiful and it's absolutely untouched. And that's what I love. So I'm going to put the books that I found here. I think one was called The Ice Rift, one is called um, Antarctica Storm, there's one called Whiteout. And most of these are sci fi thrillers, uh, psychological thrillers, and horror. So I am going to be using those. The next prompt that I think I'm going to try out is, I believe it'll be on the screen right here. I believe it is where the character is traveling in the book, and I have a few options for those. One that I have is The Teller of Small Fortunes. This is about a fortune teller in this traveling carnival, and it's supposed to be like a cozy, magical read. The cover is really pretty. I'm super excited to see if this is the book that I want to get into. The next one is going to be Psalms for the Wild Built, or the Built Wild. I'm not sure. I have to look it up. And I believe this is a non binary monk who is traveling to traveling the road to enlightenment, and along the way they meet um, friends, new people, and things of that sort. So those are the two books that I am considering for that prompt. There may be a couple others, but I can't picture them right now. Because I am going to Lisbon, I am interested in adding a book for that. Um, so the one I'm thinking about adding is called Two Nights in Lisbon. This is about a woman and her husband goes missing, and they must be newly married because she's still finding out secrets about him, I believe. And he goes missing while they're in Lisbon, and it's a business trip for him. And she finds out stuff along the way. I also found another one that I thought would be interesting. I think it's called The Guilt Trip. I think it's called The Guilt Trip, and it takes place in um, Portugal as well, and it is for uh, friends who are having a wedding, and I feel like someone dies. So that is the plan for that. I had a couple other books that just involve transportation. So if you have a book that has a plane, a train, a boat, it could be a cruise ship, a yacht, a road trip, anything. All of that counts towards the traveling. There is a prompt for that. Like I said, you do not have to get bingo, but any one that you finish, each one that you finish, each prompt that you finish, those miles, those pages add up into miles. There is a Fable account in my link below. I did make a book club for it, so you can add yourself there. Please feel free to. Like I said, I'll be doing live reading sprints and um, giveaways. And I hope that you'll follow me on this journey. I think this will be so much fun. And I'm so excited to actually see what y'all come up with too. So let me know in the comments below if you're going to participate, if any of your books already fit a lot of these prompts. That'll be great. So happy reading. And if you're out there traveling, safe traveling.